Hey, welcome everyone to Sapna Master IELTS. I am here with the video that is on the request of the students, how to write body paragraph. That will be just in 5 minutes. I have very easy strategy so that you can, these are the steps, the basic steps, the simple steps, so that you can write the body paragraphs in task 2, because many of the students, they find it very difficult how to write about it. But before that, I will be happy if you share the video and you like it, because it gives us an encouragement, an inspiration, or kind of motivation, reinforcement that we have to put a lot of efforts for you guys. So make sure that you like it, you share it with your friends, whosoever is working in this field, and uh, I'll be telling you the basic steps which are required for writing the body paragraph. So let's get started. We are not wasting so much time. We have the first thing which we are going to talk about, that is how the task 2 is divided, means how many paragraphs. Everybody knows that there are 4 paragraphs which are going to talk about, and that is the first is the intro part, the second is the body paragraph 1, then body paragraph 2, and the conclusion. Total, you have to write 250 words, but we ask the student to write more words, because if there is any kind of repetition, so it will be cancelled out. So you can use that, right? So better you use it. Suppose you are writing 250 words and you are saying, you are talking about 250. It means you can go till 290 words. So when you are going about 290 words, so there'll be no repetition. And if there is, that will be cancelled out. Body paragraph 1, then body paragraph 2. Make sure the intro is about 30 to 40 words. And body paragraph and body paragraph 2, you can write 6 to 7 sentences. Then again, the conclusion, that is the simplest one, which is same as the introduction. In the previous video, I have already told how to write the intro part, how to write an introduction in just 5 minutes. If you haven't seen yet, go and watch that video, for sure, because you will get an idea and you will get the basic steps to write an introduction. Now, moving ahead, if you want to think about the strategy, how to write uh, the body paragraph. So this is the effective strategy, where there are 4 things which you keep in mind. That will be D, E, E, E. Now, what is that? D, E, E, E. So let's go quickly to find out the full form of it. The D, that is, it means defining the reason, defining the sentence, or the topic sentence of the essay. The first sentence of the word is, means when you are talking about the body paragraph, the first line, that is the main idea, right? So if you want to know, if the examiner wants to know what you're going to write in the whole paragraph, so that is called the first sentence. He'll come to know about it from the first line. So the question, according to the question, if you're giving the reason, so the first line will be according to that. That is called the topic sentence. And if you are defining the sentence, you are giving the perfect reason according to that. That will be the main idea, and then you will explain it, you will go ahead. This is the first part. Then the second thing is explaining the reason. Why are you giving this reason? Why? How did it happen? So if you give WH words here, so that will be really good. And you have explained the reason. That was the first sentence, the main idea, the topic sentence of it. So you have explained the reason, the factor, the cause that you have already given in the first line. Moving to the next E, that means elaborating the reasons fully. It means you have elongated, you have a substantiate view of it, and now you are elaborating each and everything. Why did you give that reason, right? There is a very thin line between explaining the reason and elaborating the reason fully, because explaining the reason means you are why and how. This will help. This will help, and this will be given in the next way. Then elaborating the reason fully means you are, again, if you have any other idea related to it, then you will give that reason also. That will be perfect. The last E, which will be, that will be to exemplify, means to give an example, to state the examples related to the main idea with the reason which I've already mentioned in the first sentence. So the whole paragraph is connected to each other, and the examiner will be impressed to see that all and each and everything that is coherent, cohesive, and logically connected. So the same thing I'll be telling you about, you have to just mention, you have to just think about defining the word, right? Then you have to explain the reason, and next thing will be elaborating the reason. And the last thing will be to exemplify, to state the examples, how to give examples. These are the four things that you need to do when you are writing a body paragraph. Now, moving ahead, I'll be telling you how to write a body paragraph of an essay. Suppose the statement is in front of you. Now, the statement is, some people think governments should spend as much money as possible exploring the outer space. Others think government should spend this money for our basic needs on Earth. Which of these two opinions do you agree with? If you haven't watched my introduction video, you can see that, and you will come to know that I discussed about how to use the keywords, how to underline the keywords. बिकॉज यहाँ पे जो बात कर रहे हैं वो कह रहे हैं कि सम पीपल, कुछ लोग जो हैं थिंक कि गवर्नमेंट जो है, गवर्नमेंट शुड स्पेंड, व्हाट शुड गवर्नमेंट डू, गवर्नमेंट को क्या करना चाहिए. सो आई हैव मार्क द गवर्नमेंट, क्या करना चाहिए, दे शुड स्पेंड. तो उन्होंने एक वर्ब को हमने पकड़ लिया है, कितनी मनी, एज मच मनी एज पॉसिबल. सो दिस इज द कीवर्ड, एज मच मनी एज पॉसिबल. कहाँ पे लगाने चाहिए, एक्सप्लोरेशन पे, स्पेस एक्सप्लोरेशन पे, आउटर स्पेस पे. अदर्स थिंक, ऑन द अदर हैंड, दूसरे लोग क्या कहते हैं, गवर्नमेंट को ये होना चाहिए जो हमारी बेसिक रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं, व्हाट आर द बेसिक नीड्स ऑन अर्थ, हमें उस पे खर्चना चाहिए. So which of these two opinions do you agree with? It means I can talk about only one opinion. Which of these two opinions I agree with it or I disagree with it, that you need to decide. So first of all, I'll find out what are the synonyms of it. Government को हम क्या बोल सकते हैं? So I have written law enforcement agencies. So you have used this word as a synonym of it. Then the next thing is some people. Now, instead of using some people, I can say many are those who consider this. You can also talk about larger section of society. You can also say individuals. Many of the students use these kind of sentences. Now, moving ahead, the basic needs. Basic needs means basic amenities of humanity. So it is as simple as that. I have changed this, I have used this, and right now I have given the synonyms in front of you. Next is money as much as possible. So instead of using that, as much money as possible, I have written spend prohibitively huge sums of money or huge amount of money. So prohibitively is a negative word. Huge sums of means the negative part of spending a lot of money. So you can use this sentence like this. So I have given the synonyms of each and every word. Now you will paraphrase, but don't just put these synonyms in your intro part and write it, because the examiner will come to know that you have learned these synonyms and now you are putting. Don't do that. Write in your own manner, in your own way. Otherwise, the examiner will catch you. He will trap you actually, and you will be failed, and the bands will be deducted. The loss is yours. Now, moving to the body paragraph. What will I write? So I have started with a connector first of all, a linker first of all. The linker is, admittedly, it is apparent that space exploration brings about. I have written bring about, which is a phrasal verb. Then brings about a great deal of beneficial impacts to the mankind. Totally a changed one, and this is a topic sentence, means this is the main idea. What I am going to write in this paragraph. So this is the main idea of your whole body paragraph. I have given that it has a great deal of benefits to the mankind, to the humanity. So I have given. Now I will discuss. I have to elaborate. So I will elaborate this first thing, that in which explain the reason why you are saying this. So in this body paragraph, now the first reason is, firstly, comma, applications which come from, now which is a discourse marker which is connecting your line to the previous sentence. So that is why this will give an edge and this will help you to give good marks, right? Come from the space research could make our lives more convenient. Now I have explained it also. So now I'll give an example to point out an example. I'm not writing to cite an example, or I'm not writing to give an example. For instance, no, that is quite simple, and that is a memorized phrase nowadays, so you will not get the bands according to that. Instead of that, I have given another word, that is to point out an example. People now could access the internet via their portable devices, and so and so and so. Now this is the example. Now moving to the next explanation also. Besides, if I have another reason related to that, so I have used another connector here, the linker here, that is the space. Besides, space exploration helps humans thoroughly understand the earth. Again, I want to give uh, the reason for it, the explanation for it, and for explanation I have given another linker, that is, space exploration has not only taught many aspects of addressing global challenges, but also makes individuals better. So what I have done, मैंने क्या use किया है यहाँ पे, not only use किया है यहाँ पे, but also use किया है. So I have again used a discourse marker जो आपके बैंड्स जो है वो बढ़ा देगा, increase कर देगा. Why so? Because this will make your writing task coherent. This is again a discourse marker, और इससे आपका जो writing task है that will be coherent and cohesive. It means it is logically connected. अगर simple terms में बात करें तो ये आपको coherent और cohesive जो है, this is logically connected. So next, but also makes individuals better suited to prevent the catastrophic events like, giving example, asteroid strikes and similar events. Henceforth, now you are finishing it. The joint venture on this, again, you have connected this with the previous thing. So logically, you are connecting with the previous part. This will increase diplomatic relationship among the nations and increases the internationally preparedness to address any issue arising on this planet. Writing Earth again and again will be a problem for you. So I have written on this planet. I hope you have understood how do we use the phrasal verb, what is the topic sentence, how to give an example, and also what are the discourse markers, how they are connected to the previous line using uh, in particular or this or which. If you use these things, then definitely it will help you and it will give good bands, right? So always try to write like this. If you find any kind of doubt, you can again watch the video, you can write in the comment box, I'll be explaining to you regarding that. Now, as I told you, if you watch the video till the end, you'll be finding few tips for essay. And those tips are how to organize an essay, means planning. So how are you planning for it? The next thing is how to write an introduction, which is quite important. If you haven't watched the previous video regarding the introduction, please watch and check that. Write an impressive thesis, because thesis statement is quite important for the student as well as the examiner, because he wants to see whether you have a clear picture of the question or not. Write cohesive body paragraphs, as I have given the example right here, right now, that cohesive body paragraphs are related with the discourse markers and the linkers and the connectors. So try to use that. Then focused topic sentences. If the topic sentence is the main idea is perfect and the whole paragraph is connected to that, What else do you need? Effective logical conclusion. We'll be discussing that too in the next video. Effective logical conclusion, how to write that. And the last one is maintain the cohesion and the coherence in the essay. It means is it logically connected or not? I hope you understood each and everything and you are using this kind of thing, the same issues in your writing task while writing in a body paragraph. If you like the video, just hit the like button and also try to share with people who are going for IELTS exam, who are sitting for IELTS exam. I hope you will do that for sure and you'll prepare hard. Take care. Do watch all the videos and wait for the next video. Take care. Bye bye.